My name is Susanna Stringer.
My name is Claire.
My name is Marta.
Welcome to Accommodation Services at King's College London. Staff are here to guide you through the accommodation process, the application and information.
We are based at the Strand and you can come and visit us, you can call us or you can send us an online inquiry form with any queries. We'll do our best to answer as soon as we can.
Details of how to apply for accommodation and the accommodation types and styles are available on our web pages.
You can also find our brochures. My Accommodation will help you and guide you through the process of application. My Residence Handbook will explain the terms and conditions and will inform you on policies and procedures after arrival.
If you are holding King's as your conditional firm or unconditional firm academic offer, you are eligible to apply for accommodation using the online application facility.
If you're applying as an undergraduate, you must do so by the 30th of June. If you're new to higher education and you have a home address outside the M25 at the time of application, the college will guarantee you the offer of a place in accommodation for 1 year, although that may not be the first year.
If you have a home address inside the M25, you are still eligible to apply for accommodation, although we cannot guarantee that you would receive an offer before the starter session.
For those applicants with a London address or who have studied at higher education before, you might like to look at other options sooner rather than later, including staying with friends, possibly commuting if you live in London, or looking at our private rented sector alternatives.
There are drop-in sessions. You can come and visit us and our dedicated staff will be able to guide you through the University of London Housing Services website and point you in the right direction.
If you're coming to King's to study a postgraduate programme, you are also eligible to apply for accommodation using the online facility. Priority for the limited number of postgraduate places will be given to new international and EU applicants who have never lived or studied in the UK before. If you are a home postgraduate or you have lived or studied in the UK before, you may still also apply. However, we cannot guarantee that you'll be made an offer prior to the starter session.
Applications are made online. Applicants are encouraged to rank all residences in their residence preferences. Allocations are undertaken by random computerised ballot, whereby approximately 70% of undergraduates receive an offer of a place in one of their top 5 residence preferences. Unfortunately, we can't guarantee that this will happen for all applicants, but you will be considered for every available space. If you haven't listed a residence in your residence preferences, then those will be treated as equal next preference in the allocations.
Allocations are undertaken in accordance with preferences and ballot number given. For example, if you have ballot number 1, you are likely to go into your first preference. If you have a higher ballot number, then we cannot guarantee that you'll be given one of your top preferences or any of the preferences that you may have indicated.
If you are applying for accommodation to bring your family with you and you have children, King's College London cannot accommodate you. There is, however, availability for families at the International Hall. You can contact the Intercollegiate Halls of Residence Reservations Office directly. They will be very happy to help you and welcome you there.
If you're applying for accommodation as a couple, there are limited places within the King's residences and the intercollegiate residences. King's has a varying amount of accommodation, ranging from studios, single rooms, single ensuite, twin rooms, and catered residences.
We have lots of residences, both intercollegiate, King's and nominated residences for you to choose from.
All of the intercollegiate residences are catered. They are particularly good if you do not want to worry about how the food gets in your plate. You can just come downstairs, you socialise with other students, and you can have your meals without having to worry about it.
Please consider things like the rent, how much it costs to live in one of the residences, The facilities available. Do you want en-suite facilities? Also look at the maps. The distance from campus is also something to consider. Do you want to travel by bus? Would you like to cycle?
Being a university located in London, King's doesn't have campus residences as such. All residences are located scattered around London. This may seem daunting at first, but it's very interesting because you are not located just where you study and you can enjoy London life to the most.
The King's residences are located within Zones 1 and 2 of the London zones. The Hampstead residence is located at Finchley Road in Zone 2. The studios and apartment style residence, Stamford Street, Great Dover Street, are all located within London Zone 1. Wolfson House, Orchard Lisle, Iris Brook and the Rectory are all located within London Zone 1. King's College Hall, which is due to reopen in September 2014, is located in London Zone 2. The intercollegiate residences, which are owned and managed by the University of London, are located within Bloomsbury Zone 1 and out towards Paddington.
Further details are in the My Accommodation brochure. One of the most useful pages to consider in the My Accommodation brochure is the residences facilities comparison charts. Look at those to compare the facilities across the residences and make your preference decisions.
A team of resident assistants are on hand to assist students in settling in and to organise social activities within all of the communities.
It is an excellent opportunity as well to be able to have accommodation in your second year. If you are interested in becoming a resident assistant, you may help other first year students when they arrive and you will be offered accommodation.
There are other options available as well in the private rented sector where you can decide to live wherever you like at whatever cost you like.
Due to the limited number of bed spaces, it is not possible to guarantee accommodation for second, third, fourth year students. As such, applicants are encouraged to look in the private rented sector.
Accommodation Services works with the University of London Housing Services to provide students with private sector information. This includes renting a flat or a house as a group or as an individual, and also living in other buildings managed by third-party providers.
The University of London Housing Services is also operating a head lease scheme. These are properties that the University of London have rented from a landlord and then will let out to students.
Having accepted your place in residence and paying your deposit, we look forward to welcoming you.
We are here to help you as well, settling in and any queries you have after arrival.
Accommodation Services is open all year. If you have any queries, please do not hesitate to contact us.
We wish you a very successful here at King's and a very enjoyable experience in our residences.